Guys of Reddit. What is socially seen as sexy, but is actually a huge turn off for you? Playing hard to get. Just be real with me and yourself. Not that I find a challenge a problem, but pointless games that waste time. Ruins people's trust in others, and ability to love is not funny. So yeah, like me. Tell me. Yeah, don't? Great. Still tell me. Women don't realize that they are setting themselves up for a potential negative relationship. Guys that continue to chase after seeing someone nice and interested are more likely to be abusive, psychotic, etc. On Snapchat or IG, when girls take videos of themselves while slowly moving the camera around and they just stare at the camera while playing with their hair and making faces. I don't think it's sexy at all. I think they look ridiculous. Edit. It's not just girls. Dudes do it too, which might be worse, but from what I've seen, majority of them are girls. They look like a cat watching a laser. A+ for assessment. That is exactly how it looks. Don't mind me. I'm just a girl passing through, gaining enough vicarious validation to get through the day from doing the bare minimum by not being any of these things. I've never related so much to a comment before. Same girl. Same. High-pitched baby-like noises and speech. When they do it on purpose. Absolutely. Quickest way to make someone cringe and get on their nerves. If you naturally have a really high-pitched voice though, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yet the fakers have a distinct weird tone. Women with just naturally high voices sound very pleasant. Oh, thank God, was about to say. I'm naturally high voiced. Hated cause of how much shit I get playing games with voice chat. I'm the opposite. I have the voice of 12-year-old boy despite being a 20-year-old woman. And it drives me insane how people react to me on voice chat. They're all condescending and rude. Then they see I'm playing as a female character. Bro, why are you playing as a girl? The first time I joined a Discord call with my boyfriend and his online friends, they thought I was trolling. He had to explain that no, I seriously was a girl. And they were being assholes. Greater than sign colon open bracket. 1 Abe Instagram models. Lip fillers by and far the worst thing imaginable. And your lips are going to be completely ducked permanently if you use them for an extended period of time. My town, in the south of the UK, is big on them. And I cannot stand them. There must be so many dodgy surgeons here because there's a lot of big lip trout pout around. Edit. Brighton. For those asking, we are pretty vain here. Sadly, a lot of people go to practitioners with no qualifications for lip fillers, nowhere near as qualified as a surgeon. I like their errant laws which prevent any old random person to practice giving filler in the UK. I think you're right. I've read several news stories about lip fillers gone wrong. And it's usually because somebody bought a kid on the internet or somebody brought a friend of a friend who swore she knew what she was doing. The Kardashian look. Have you ever seen a front view of Kim? She looks like a crushed water bottle. Yeah, looking at her gives me the uncanny valley feeling. It's probably the fact she has the facial features of a CG Bratz doll. If you harvested the plastic from her, you could probably manufacture a few. Honestly, been dealing with some serious confidence issues lately, and this thread has already made me feel a lot better. It seems like internet standards are so high, and I always feel so mediocre. If the internet teaches us anything, it's that almost every category of human is attractive and appreciated somewhere. And that Photoshop is an art not everyone can master. And the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yee. Midichlorians are amazing. Those unnaturally plumped up lips that look like a face vulva. It's just strange and unnatural looking. Plumped up lips, you'd better run. Better run. Outrun my gun. Outrun my gums. You deserve an award for that one. Alas, I'm poor. Take this upvote instead. Edit. How the tides have turned. Whoever said that they didn't like freckles was a major dumbass. Freckles are amazing. Funny enough, freckles used to be a bad thing and people would get them lasered off or cover up. Now people actually get them tattooed on or draw them on daily. Weird world. I have freckles. I'm a female. BTW, and I've had them since I was 5. I was the only one who had a face full of freckles, and I would get picked on because of them. And then when I was 10 I found out I have really bad eyesight and had to wear glasses. So I was known as the freaks with freckles and glasses, and now they sell fake eyeglasses at accessory stores and makeup stencils for freckles. It's definitely a weird world. Social media involvement. There's so much pressure for every girl to just be this sort of Insta model, whether it be with life experiences in their story, posts on the feed, etc. that while it may be attractive in the conventional sense that they are trying to optimize their beauty via filters, angles, etc. or make it seem like their life is exciting. It's just genuinely kind of a red flag and a huge turn off to me that so much of their self-worth is the external perception people have of them, and you can tell the difference. Posting just a general selfie to highlight something you like about yourself is great, but you can usually tell when there's a lot more manipulation / thought that goes into the picture / video, which is the extreme to which I'm talking about. Hard to date someone who is already dating the internet. Imo. Siri does give some good head. You forgetting my girl Alexa? Nah bruh, you all forgetting my girl Google Home. Had to sacrifice my house to the fires that became from the semen going into the outlet. Using filters for your pictures. Some women seem to rely heavily on these filters to feel beautiful, but chances are I'm going to think you look better as you are. I like flaws. I like freckles. I like scars. Just be you. One woman I know takes daily selfies with her 4-year-old daughter, and she always uses those filters. Her daughter is growing up with this huge disconnect between what she looks like in photos compared to how she actually looks, and I think it's atrocious. Sup parents? Always have recent, unfiltered pictures of your kids. A 14-year-old girl went missing in my city a few months ago. She exclusively took heavily filtered pictures, so her official photo on the missing flyers didn't even look like her. I don't see how anyone could recognize her from that. A 12-year-old girl died in my town in a horrific accident a few months ago, and the only photos her family ended up having to remember her by from after the age of 9 were heavily filtered, covered in dog ears and anime eyes. My heart broke for them. Fake tans. Specifically really bad ones where you look orange. I mean, I've seen some girls acting like they are hot shit looking just like an Oompa Loompa. I'm from Ireland and my mother's generation in particular have this weird obsession with tans. My mother is always telling me my foundation is too light, or trying to get me to wear nude tights much darker than my actual legs. She herself looks absolutely awful in her wedding photos because her skin is actually orange with fake tan. I also got my photos taken in work before, and the photographer photoshopped my skin darker. I felt really uncomfortable with that. I think a tan looks gorgeous on someone that has that coloring naturally, but I'm ginger with blue eyes. I just look stupid with anything but milk bottle levels of whiteness. Half Irish, half English here. I don't know about you, but I get stared at a lot when traveling abroad with my milk bottle legs, because not getting a tan apparently invalidates my right to be on holiday in a place with more sunshine. I never bothered with fake tans, because they just wouldn't suit me. The comments and stares I would get were so bad on my last holiday. I was actually going to get a fake tan before going away this year, before cover changed everything, just to stop feeling so judged. Also the fact us pasties usually burn easier, and everyone loves to ignore the fact that the sun and tanning beds are known causes of cancer, as if they are just immune to it. Worst part is my parents, sun-loving people who smoked their whole lives, both seemed genuinely surprised when they got cancer in their late 50s or 60s respectively, and something with our generation. Our parents didn't have it this bad. Oh, the bias and ignorance is strong. The whole Kardashian family. I've never quite understood this. I've only met a small handful of people that like the Kardashians, but I've met so many people that don't like anything about them. If so many people dislike them, how are they constantly in the limelight and gaining more money and popularity? You would think if so many hated them they would disappear. Most of the people that watch them dislike them. When girls play dumb, as if being intelligent means you're less attractive when actually it's the opposite. I love being able to have and hold intellectual conversations with people, and the playing dumb thing just annoys me. Edit. Thank you for my very first award, guys. Genuinely appreciate it. Edit 2. I didn't realize that a lot of you have played dumb as a defense mechanism and to avoid hurting a man's ego. Honestly, that's real sad. Screw his ego. If he can't deal with being less intelligent than to me, Yao dodged a bullet. More power to you women, I think you're all incredible. Bold of you to assume I'm playing. AHH. I see you're another brainlet such as myself. Great to see fellow smooth brains out in the wild. Keep up the fight, friend. What does this say? I can't read. Is your name Jard? 19. Ducklets everyone does in pictures. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be sexy, but it was a modeling trick and done a lot more subtle. Now it is exaggerated and looks stupid in my opinion. Edit. Yes, I'm out of touch. If no one does this anymore, then good. It was Victoria Beckham who brought it to the mainstream, and even then it looked ducking ridiculous. We used to call it the trout pout before duck face was a thing. So basically it's a step away from a pog champ. Trying to be subtle when flirting. I'm dumb as a rock. I take things at face value, and being indecisive doesn't help. Edit. While the consensus about me not learning the social cues is my fault is significant, my mind doesn't operate like most people's. That being said, making extra effort is difficult and unsustainable for long spans of time. Each person has a unique language they understand. Had that happen to me. Used to be a barista. Had a girl come in and start being over talkative with me, giving me the eyes, asks what I do for fun, etc. I'm just trying to make sure I make her drink right. Didn't occur to me until after they left. Can I have a lat and your number? Sure. Wait. Are you going to complain about me to my manager? Oh god. I realized just after that she was asking for my number. A girl said something similar, and I gave her the restaurant's number. I imagine it was an awkward phone call. Or a really weird accidental blind date. Women acting like girls or anything acting like an immature cutesy. Nope. I like women, not girls. Act your age, not your shoe size //. Prince. Europeans be like, yeah, him trying to figure out how to act like a 46-year-old. We are shoe size brothers. Isn't it fun how our shoe size isn't considered freakishly huge, yet whenever you go shoe shopping they don't have the ones you want in it? If your eyebrows look like the way toddlers draw birds, then I'm gone. I told a girl she drew her eyebrows on too high. She looked surprised. // duck face // Snapchat filters / huge nails / pictures that focus on either boobs or ass, or girls that take picture of both their boobs and ass somehow. That's more called extreme scoliosis. Escher girls, when your spine gets caught in an MC Escher drawing. Doing duck face to pose for photos. Boobs and ass. Like WTF, I only here for important organs such as liver, kidneys, eyes, etc. Boobs doesn't even worth it in black market. Hol up. No, he has a point. Don't you love when they have a big heart? Calling me daddy. That's such a sudden turn off to me. Especially when said in that overly high-pitched pornster voice. The word daddy is so over-sexualized my kids are going to have to call me bro or something. Tangential. But I'm trying to teach my 4-year-old to call me daddy and Tim. She giggles every time, and it took her quite a while to remember Tim. She'd correct me back to daddy and go back to what she was doing. Just wait till she hits you with a daddy Tim. Any attempt to turn breasts, or the perception of them, to large orbs bolted on someone's chest. Anything from those gravity-defying implants to those extremely padded push-up bras. Hey. Sometimes we need those extremely padded push-up bras, so our old ass tits are actually located on our chests for a change. That makes total sense. If that makes you feel good, then awesome. Just an internet stranger providing his titty perspectives. Titty perspective sounds like the title of a documentary I would love to watch. Fake boobs. Understand why for some. Not my thing. Prefer natural. Swing low. Sweet chariots. Creed. Huge fake boobs. 20 pounds of makeup. Stupid long nails. Don't forget the huge lips. Hey, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.